Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris, out on the Goldwing, entering the state of Mississippi. And today is Saturday, August the 18th, 2018. August the 18th, 2018. And today, I'm out here riding, testing out the Darkside, the Bridgestone Drive Guard Run Flat. Out here riding 2 up with the First Lady. Out here riding 2 up with the First Lady. I tell you what, man, in this video, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my experience so far with this Bridgestone Run Flat on the Darkside. This is not a final review, more like a continuation of my ride impression, my first ride impression. So far, I think I like it. I'm just gonna piggyback. I may even piggyback on some of the things I said in the first video, so it may sound a little bit redundant. So today we're just cruising, headed down to Sardis. We're gonna meet up with some more Caliente Goldwing riders. We're gonna try to do a little grilling out today. But so far, I'm very impressed with this Darkside. I've been getting a lot of feedback. You know, I put it up on my Facebook group, the Caliente Goldwing group, asking people what they think about it, have they tried it, trying to get some feedback. And I've been getting a lot of interesting feedback. And I noticed that most of the people that criticize this darksiding are the ones that has never darksided. Isn't that crazy? The people that are the biggest critics that says that you shouldn't darkside are the ones that never tried it. I also find that the ones that have switched over and darksided say they will never go back. I wonder why that is. Why would a person switch from a motorcycle tire to a car tire and say they'll never go back? I mean, that's the biggest thing that I can find with current Darksiders. They like it, they love it. But with my personal experience so far, I've been riding on this thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first put it on my bike, I wasn't quite sure. You know, I was a little bit worried about would I have that precision. You know, it felt different because I was just not used to having a car tire on my bike. But I'm here to tell you, at this point, again, this is not my final review, but at this point, I love it. I like it. I like the handling. One of the advantages that I like about having a car tire is that it helps the bike to sit up. So when you're riding 2 up or you come into a stop, it actually helps you balance the bike because the Goldwing is a heavy bike. We're talking, 833 pounds without a passenger. So when you put 300 pounds of individuals on the bike, I mean, you well over 1,100 pounds. Depending on your size, it could be even greater. So the thing I like about using the car tire is that it helps the bike to balance. It helps it to sit up. So when you come into a stop, you don't have to worry about trying to hold the weight of the bike up. I mean, you still have to balance the bike, don't get me wrong, but the car tire actually helps the bike to sit up. And that's a good thing, because I know it's a lot of people out there that don't have the leg strength. They don't have the muscles, you know. Some might be even elderly and they don't have that strength that they used to have. And the thing I like about the car tires, it helps the bike to sit up, and I think that's a big advantage. I like that. So now when I pull up to a stop, I can I can focus more on the traffic, more so than trying to balance the bike. When at first I had to do both at the same time, which was not a problem. But again, I'm just pointing out some advantages of this Darkside. And a lot of people have called me, they have emailed me, they have texted me and said, Chris, I can't believe that you have decided to Darkside your bike. What do you think about it? I mean, what's your thoughts? Because if you like it, then I'm gonna switch. Because I know you don't have any cut cards, you're gonna be honest about it. You know, you're gonna spend your money, you're gonna try it out first, and you're gonna tell us what you think and your honest opinion. And I'm just here to tell you, so far, again, this is not my final review, I'll do that later. But so far, I like it. I actually can't even tell that it's a car tire. At very slow speeds, you can kind of tell. At real slow speeds, like in a parking lot or something like that. But it's not something that brings concern. It don't worry me. I mean, it's just a different little feeling that you'll get used to. Once you ride it for an hour or so, you'll get used to it. I mean, you'll see the dynamics of how the bikes handle, because it changes just a little bit, and that's not a bad thing. I don't mean change in a bad way. So I'm just here to tell you that I like it. So far at this point, I like it. It's not my final review. I can't overemphasize that, but so far I like it. Today we're just mostly riding straight up, but I have been in the curves, I have been in the twisties. I'm pulling a trailer. You guys can't see my trailer because I'm showing you guys the underneath of the bike. So you don't see the trailer, but I do have the First Lady on here. I do have the trailer hooked up. I've been taking curves. I've been riding 2 up. And I'm here to tell you, man, it's a good feeling. It actually feels more stable. You know, with that motorcycle tire, it's more rounded. So it has a tendency to kind of wobble. Using the car tire, it feels more stable. It sits up. But when you're ready to lean in a curve, you're ready to turn, it's not going to change the way the bike handles. I mean, again, you can't even really tell that you're on a car tire. Even riding next to this big truck, when I have the motorcycle tires, I can feel the bike where it kind of bounces around. And I noticed that it didn't do that when that truck went by me. I mean, at some point you'll get in his buffer zone, and you'll get that wind to kind of disturb, the air around the bike. But as far as the handling, I'm impressed. So far, so good. Man, I tell you what, I constantly think in my mind that maybe I should have done it sooner. Again, I've been getting a lot of feedback from people that has never Darksided, and I'm not trying to convince anybody to go out here and Darkside. I'm not saying that you should go out and Darkside your bike. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just here to tell you that for me personally, I like it. I mean, that's up for you to decide if you want to Darkside. Another question that people was asking is, what about the insurance company? Will they cover you? What if you're involved in an accident? Will the insurance company cover you? Well, I asked that person the same question on my Facebook. What if you put window tint on your car and have an accident? Will the insurance company cover you? What if you have slick tires on your bike or on your car and you get involved in an accident? Will the insurance company cover you? What if you're riding around on worn brake pads and you can't stop your vehicle as fast as you normally would? It takes you longer to stop it. Will the insurance company cover you? If you get involved in an accident, will the insurance company send those brake pads out to the lab to see if those brake pads were worn out? I don't think so. So that is my question I have for you guys. And I know, again, the biggest thing that I get from the critics is, what about the insurance company? Will the insurance company cover you if you don't wear your eyeglasses and get involved in an accident? An insurance company can find reasons to not deny you. An insurance company can find reasons to deny you if they really want to. But we're splitting hairs here. And again, if you get involved in an accident, get you an attorney before you even talk to an insurance company. Don't even give a recorded statement until after you talk to an attorney. Even if it's your own insurance company. Always seek the advice of an attorney. You don't want an insurance company to trip you up after an accident and say, well, we just want you to take a recorded statement and we're gonna get this claim taken care of as soon as possible. And they'll take a recorded statement, and once you make that statement to the insurance company, they may deny your claim, even in an automobile, not just a motorcycle, but in an automobile. Has nothing to do with darksiding. So if you get involved in an accident, whether you're darksiding or if you're just in your car, don't make any statements to the insurance company until you talk to an attorney. I tell people, attorneys are the one that are the people that runs this country. Most of our legislators are attorneys. So I know I didn't answer the question, will an insurance company cover you? Well, I say, read your policy. Read your policy. But if you do get involved in an accident, whether you're in a car or on a motorcycle, talk to your attorney. I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving you legal advice, but that's the best advice that I can give anyone. Always seek legal counsel. You know, you listen to these critics out here that says if you put a car tire on your bike and you get involved in an accident, your claim would be denied. I know a couple of people that got involved in an accident that was dark-sided. An insurance company had no problem paying the claim. Research. In my personal opinion, the debate about dark-siding is over. That was settled back in the 70s when motorcyclists dark-sided heavily back in those days. You know, they wonder about, can you turn in the corners and the curves? Is that a problem? You know, I'm here to tell you that if you're afraid to put a car tire on your bike, then don't do it. It's just that simple. If you have concerns, if you're worried, you're not sure, stick with the disposable motorcycle tires. No one is trying to make you dark-side your bike. If you're more comfortable with motorcycle tires, then err on the side of caution and go with motorcycle tires. But as for me and my bike, at this point, again, this is not my final review. I like it. I wish I would have done it sooner. I love the handling. It makes the bike feel lighter because it's not trying to tip over on you. You know, riding two up now, it feels more smoother. You know. So I feel good about it. So I just want to put that out there to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I appreciate you guys commenting on my videos. I got a lot of feedback, even on YouTube. Anytime you bring up Darkside, and that's a touchy debate. It's a touchy debate. Anytime you talk about politics, religion, and Darkside, it stirs the pot. But it's an interesting debate that I don't mind having. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you guys have any comments or any questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to sign up for the Chris Caliente Gold Wing group. If you like this video, click the like button. If you guys haven't been to my website, go to the CalienteGoldWingRiders.com. Purchase your Caliente cushion, because it's my duty to please that booty. And if you guys want to share your Gold Wing story with me, send it to my email. It'll come directly to me, chriscaliente@yahoo.com. chriscaliente@yahoo.com. Well, anyway, this is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing. Out on the Gold Wing. Out here playing around with the dark side. So far, I like it. And it's not my final review. It's coming. And I will as always, I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Baby, can you tell any difference now that you're sitting on a wider tire and compare it to the skinnier motorcycle tire? Is there any difference? Does it feel the same?
It might be smoother.
Say what now? Speak up.
And it might be a little smoother.
So you telling me that the tire that we're sitting on now feel smoother than the previous tire, in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.